Hey guys, welcome to my vlog, and this week we're doing a week full of workouts. So it is Sunday right now and I'm taking advantage of this opportunity because I just recovered from a sickness, and today is a pull day, and I think I'm going to give it more of a HIIT style of a pull day. On Sundays and Saturdays it doesn't really matter when I work out. However, on the weekdays I have to work out at 5 in the morning due to school. And I'll kind of share how I do that throughout the week, and also share you guys some meal inspo. I'm eating a little bit of an apple before I go. Now it's time to make my pre-workout. I take Total War. Ooh. Got my scoop. I'm gonna add some more. The kind I'm taking is Freedom Punch. That's the best kind, I think. This is the best pre-workout, I think, but this is not sponsored or anything. But don't get me wrong, the taste is not there. It works. All down. Oh, I'm bringing my running shoes because we're running today. So today is a pull day, and it involves a lot of supersets. It's more of a resistance training day than a strength training day. And whenever I do my resistance or strength training days, I always warm up on the treadmill because I know I won't do my cardio afterwards, so I like doing it beforehand. And it's also because I'm always starting off with more energy than I end with. So I stretch, and then I normally aim for 2 miles of running as a typical cardio warm-up. Today I walked a mile while editing, and then I ran 2 miles. So it took about 35-ish minutes. Normally on school days I don't take that long, but I still run 2 miles. So I started off with lat pull downs. I added a 2-second pause at the bottom for 5, and then I went into the rapid fire for 5, and I think I went about 80 pounds on this. And here's me just going for 5 more. I paired this in a superset with bent over rows. With bent over rows, I normally just do 20 pounds on each side of the bar, and I kind of just go fast, and I'm really checking my form in this. And then my next superset was curls. I started off with normal curls, and then I always end with a little hammer curl action there. And I pair this with mid rows, and yeah, I just kind of go for 80 pounds. And in between sets, I sprint on the track. And then instead of hitting abs, I ended off with a burnout, which was banded pull-ups, as many as possible. And then I paired these pull-ups with drop squats. It's more of an explosive workout. And I did 4 sets of these, and I did 4 sets of everything else in this video. For lunch, I made kind of like a chicken and vegetable bowl with some edamame. It has 22 grams of protein and I think like 10 grams carbs, and it has a really good sugar-free sauce on top. This is the sauce. It's a sugar-free Thai chili wing sauce, and here are the macros. Good morning, everyone. It's 4:37 right now. We're up and we're ready for spin. I'm gonna make my bed. I always want to start off my morning with making my bed. So I don't have school today, which I honestly didn't know until like last night. Okay, here's my fit. And my shoes. We need to make pre because we're gonna be late. Okay, so on Mondays I have a 45-minute spin class. It's a group spin, so I didn't really film inside the class that much. I love spin because it's one of the main forms of cardio you can do to keep your muscle mass and lose body fat, so it keeps you toned. And I got 23 miles, which my goal is always to get 20, so it was a big success. After my spin class, I did a couple sets of abs. I try to get abs in after every workout that I can, unless I'm running out of time. Whenever I do abs, it's the same routine always, barely ever changes. I do 16 lemon squeezers, then I go into 16 crunches, and then I go into 16 up and downs, and then I do 55 cherry pickers. I go back into 16 clock movements. I'm not actually sure what it's called. It's right here. And this one really works your core better. And then I go into 55 penguins as a burnout. 2 sets of those, and normally I do hanging crunches afterwards and end off with a 1-minute 30 plank. And after my ab circuit, I had some extra time to edit content while I walked on the treadmill. For lunch today, I air fried chicken, added seasoning, added some greens, and then for the dressing, I used this yogurt ranch, and it has way better macros than normal ranch. And overall, the bowl looked really good, and these are the macros. It had 25 grams of protein. I got 5 hours of sleep. It's because it's tech week. It's almost show week. I just hope it doesn't reflect on my workout today. That being said, it's glutes today. I love hitting glutes, and I'm ready. But here's my fit. Yep. Shoes. I'm bringing extra shoes. So today I started off with a typical warm-up of running 2 miles on the treadmill. I started by stretching my upper and lower body to incorporate mobility and flexibility, and of course to just warm up for the day. I went straight into my run because I got there a little bit late, and it kind of just flew by. I was listening to Aware and Aggravated, the podcast, and then for my first set of strength training, I did hip thrusts for 12, and then I paused on the last set. And that's kind of what makes it a strength training day, because every set that I do, I incorporate 8 to 12 reps. Then I went into hamstring curls as a superset, and then I ran a lap instead of walking to go faster. I went into elevated Bulgarian split squats as my next set, weighted with one leg to incorporate glute movement. And then I went into weighted RDLs as well for that superset. I paired them together, and then on my last set, I did a burnout of 10 to 12 back squats. This is more of resistance training because of the amount of reps that I did, and then I paired it with sprints because I didn't have time for abs. My favorite quick and easy go-to breakfast is a protein smoothie. All I do is add ice, protein powder, and almond milk or Fairlife milk, and it tastes really good. Afterwards, I add in some cocoa PB2 or normal PB2 because I like the consistency of when I add it in after. The macros add up to like 33 grams of protein. I'll put it right here. And in the long run, it doesn't keep you fuller for longer, but it's a good source of protein after your workout. Today we're taking my brother's pre. I don't know what brand it is. Honestly, guys, I don't really feel tired at all. And last night, practice went till 10:30, 11. I got, I want to say 5 hours of sleep again, which is not a lot because in the past 2 nights, that adds up to 10 hours, which isn't the smartest for my workout progress. However, I can typically thrive off of less sleep for certain amounts of time. So like tonight, we get a day off of practice so I can go to bed super early and get 10 hours. So I think tech week, it can be stressful, but if you understand how to work through it, you can make it work with a schedule like mine. Today's workout was super simple. It was a 25-ish minute spin class, and every Wednesday spin class I aim for 10 miles, and today I got 11. I ended up kind of just switching out my Monday and Wednesday schedule because they're so similar, and I was really feeling tired due to the amount of sleep I've been getting. And I think that's a good thing, to listen to your body to an extent while keeping yourself disciplined. So I stayed on the same schedule, and I kind of just worked around what I was feeling. So another quick and easy go-to breakfast with a lot of volume is this Okios, I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it, protein yogurt, and then I just add frozen blueberries, and it tastes amazing. Okay guys, let's be real. It is 4:37. So last night I went to bed at like 9:30, and that's a good thing. But I do not feel motivated to go to the gym at all. Okay, sorry, I had to switch the angle. It was my cousin's birthday yesterday, and for cake we had ice cream, and I honestly think I'm sensitive to dairy in some way because ice cream makes me feel horrible, and so does milk and all of that stuff with a lot of dairy concentration in it. So basically I just feel gross, and I know I'm gonna go to the gym, but I don't want to. Like, I have no motivation. So this is where discipline kicks into your life. Yes, sometimes you don't want to do something, but you have to think about your goal. You have to think about how you're gonna feel afterwards. I just spent a lot of time talking to you guys, so I actually have to get ready. And today's a push day. This is the fit that we're going with today. Pre-workout. So today I started with a quick walk and then went straight into my 2-mile warm-up run. And honestly, this run felt so good that I just kept pushing myself to get another mile. And I ended up doing 5 miles. At the 4th mile, my feet really started to hurt, so I pushed one more. And as you can see, I got 5 miles. I was super proud of myself. But that being said, I didn't have enough time to do my push day. So I decided to go to the studio, stretch it out, and then I realized I didn't even stretch before my workout, which I don't know what changed, but it felt better. And then I did my normal 2 sets of abs, and if you didn't watch Monday's workout, that's where the ab routine is located if you skipped past. So I was like thinking at the gym, I'm sorry if it's a little bit loud, I'm actually very sorry. I just need the air to be on so that I'm not freezing. And you guys already know, I already showed you guys, I ran 5 miles on the treadmill. The farthest I've ever ran on the treadmill is 4. So that's like a new PR. Not planned, totally wasn't even motivated to even do one. I was in the middle of my first one and I was like, I cannot do this. Like, I don't want to do this. This is so boring. It's all mental to me. So I was thinking, and I don't want this to be like a super structured video. Don't get me wrong, like, I love how this video is turning out. I have the vision in my head, but I feel like I just need to like talk to you guys about like what I'm feeling. I was talking to you guys about how it was my cousin's birthday and we had like ice cream and chocolate and everything. Memories are way more important than a day of tracking, a day of staying on track. And eating off track is not horrible as long as it doesn't become a habit, you know what I'm saying? However, I woke up feeling super unmotivated and I felt gross. And every time I eat like gross foods, sugary processed stuff, it's not just about all the things I've consumed, it's about how it makes me feel. I shifted my mindset halfway through my first mile, and I accepted the fact that I wouldn't be able to even do my push day. Because, and wait for it, I'm so grateful for this, you guys, I'm so grateful. I have an open block today. I'm coming straight back here and I'm gonna do my push day. And I just came on here to say that overeating and eating off of track isn't a bad thing always. As long as it doesn't become a habit. People need to make memories over food. I'll see you guys in 3 hours. I'm so hyped. I'm at Aldi right now. I'm gonna go in and get either some fruit or something to last me through my workout because I'm starving. Guys, I literally bought a cucumber and chicken. If that's not the most Savannah thing you have ever heard, I don't know what is. Yes, I know that I already took pre-workout today. And I understand, like, that's a lot of caffeine is to have 2 scoops. But I don't do it on the daily, so if I do ever go work out twice, I will take 2 scoops of pre-workout unless I actually don't need pre-workout, which because I wake up in the morning, in most cases I do need pre-workout to like get me a little bit started. Okay, we're gonna go hit push. This tastes amazing, but it's kind of stinking up my car, so. So my push day is more of a HIIT style resistance training day. Today I still did the HIIT style, but I was increasing the weights. So I started off with tricep extensions, mixed in a superset with tricep cable pull downs. And for each one, I did 10 to 12 reps for 4 sets, and I was increasing the weights. And I ran a lap in between every set. And then my second superset was dumbbell shoulder push mixed in with shoulder pulses. And I did 4 sets of each one, increasing the weights. And I couldn't really film much today because there was a lot of people in the gym and I wanted to be considerate. But at the end, I just did a burnout mixed with push-ups and sprints. So today was a quad-focused leg day, and I wanted to start off with getting in a really good stretch because on quads I always tend to need better stretching. And instead of doing my normal 2-mile run, I decided to take it easy because my feet still really hurt after yesterday's run, and I decided to do a 40-minute walk instead. Plus, I got a lot of editing done on the treadmill while listening to my favorite podcasts. So today was more of a resistance/strength training style day. I increased my weights, but I also added in a lot of cardio movements as well since I didn't do my run. So I started off with a superset of front squats mixed in with split squats, and I'm not sure if these are called Bulgarians or not because I used the barbell and the bench for them. And then I kind of just used the same weights and increased versus took off my weights. And then in between, I ran a lap. And running when you're doing quads is honestly really humbling because it burns. And then I did jump squats, mixed this in a set with quad extensions. And then I did a burnout of leg press at the end because somebody was on it and took forever. So I had to make that be its own set. And then I did a little bit of cardio. I did the Stairmaster at the end for 5 minutes. Here's the fit. I love the bottoms. I don't know how I feel about the top. I might change it. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with this white top and the same pants. So since yesterday was a long walk, I'm going to run today. It's a Saturday, and I feel like I need to explain this before I do my voiceover. So a Saturday is an active rest day, which means I normally still always go to the gym because I have time, but not in a way where it's going to affect my rest, because I know after a long week of workouts, your body needs to rest your muscles, but I still find it beneficial to get my body moving. So whether that means come to the gym, do yoga, do stretching, do abs, walk on the treadmill, or run on the treadmill. So since I walked yesterday, I think I'm just gonna run a typical 2 miles today and then see how it goes. So if I can do more. I have 2 hours before I have to get ready for my long day today. Set and schedule, it's a 10-hour rehearsal, but for some people it might be a 12-hour rehearsal. We're just gonna have a long day today and I wanna get it started off on a good note, so we're gonna go run. So I started off with a simple walk and then I went straight into my run. I ended up running 3 miles and it felt so good and so refreshing. And then afterwards I stretched instead of beforehand because that's what worked on Thursday. And I promise I'm not crazy, I'm just stretching for my lifts today. And then I just stretched my full body because I have a whole tech rehearsal tonight. Today for breakfast, I made a super huge breakfast because I knew that I wouldn't be able to eat for the next 7-ish hours. I wanted to incorporate a lot of volume and a lot of carbs for energy, but healthy carbs. So I incorporated a lot of fruit. And then I needed protein, so I just added this on top of Greek yogurt. And in the end, it was 36 grams of protein, which is a lot. And for texture, I added dark chocolate covered in coconut, which brought it to 36 grams of carbs, which is a lot of healthy energy. Guys, I look so tan. Do you want to know what it is? It's that self-tanner that I featured Saturday morning, the vlog of Saturday morning. You can like go back a minute or two and find it. And then it's Lumi Glow lotion from L'Oreal in Paris, maybe? I don't even know if I said that right. Whatever brand Lumi Glow is, that's what it is. It's a Monday right now, so I'm not gonna film since I've already finished my week. I'm just filming the outro for you guys. This is like the real deal show week, and I'm so excited. I'm so happy that I got this video done before show week. It's gonna be a big week, you guys. I'm so happy that you guys finished this whole video. Thank you so much for staying and watching through it. And I really hope this helps you guys gain insight on working out, on splits, on strength training, cardio, and nutrition as well. All of the above, I really hope this helped you and inspired you, and I cannot wait to see you guys in my next vlog. I'm not sure when that will be. As of right now, I'm thinking of doing monthly vlogs. Unless something happens, until something happens, I'll start doing either bi-weekly or even weekly vlogs. So, I'll keep you guys updated, and the only way you can stay updated is by hitting the subscribe button. So, I'd really appreciate if you do that. It would help me out if you do. And then make sure to follow my socials at Savannah Orr on Instagram and Savannah Orr on Pinterest. And I'll link them in the description below. Big things are coming, so stay tuned.